Welcome, and today we're going to look at how we can use jQuery and Lightbox in order to create an image gallery. So here you can see we've got the index page that we've been working on using the Dreamweaver HTML5 two-column layout. And what I'm going to do is come over here and duplicate it. So edit, duplicate, or Control D. Unfortunately, you can't see me hitting duplicate, but it's there just off the screen. And so now we should have a copy of the index. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to rename it to Gallery Fire Breather. And I'm going to close my index and open up the Fire Breather gallery. And then I'm going to delete much of the content. Just double check the code here. So we've got a section. Get rid of this section. And then we should be good to go. Okay. So we can see up at the top here that I've still got my link to my original style sheet. Plus I've got the Google API, or the link to jQuery on the hosted Google website. So you can see here I searched for Google jQuery, and then if I go here, click on jQuery, I can see the code. So I copied and pasted it from here into the head of my document. Next thing I want to point out is that I've got a series of images for the gallery, and they're comprised of a series of thumbnail images that are 150 pixels by 150, or by 100, sorry, and then I've got a series of images that are 900 pixels for the large versions after we click on the thumbnails. Next thing I'm going to do is I want to go ahead and download the Lightbox plugin for jQuery. And so I searched for Lightbox 2, brought me to this page. There, click on download, or you can see the download. So I'm going to click on download and save it. And then I'm going to extract it, and I've already done that. So you can see that I saved it to here, and then I extracted it. So I've got my Lightbox is inside my web tech folder. And then you can see all the CSS and the images, and there's some examples and things in there, as well as the JavaScript plugin. And you can see here they've got some. They've actually got jQuery included here, plus a couple of other things. So we won't need this jQuery, but we will need the rest. Okay. Now I'm going to flip back to Lightbox. And so you can see here it's telling me I need jQuery. I've already got that. I'm linking to it directly from Google. I need to connect to the Lightbox JavaScript. So I'm going to copy that and paste that here. And then I need to connect to the CSS file. So I'm going to copy that and paste that here. And now if I save and then just refresh it, I should be able to see the Lightbox, but I don't. Now I notice here that it says that the Lightbox is in a folder called JS, but since my file is here, and then the JS for Lightbox is inside of another folder called Lightbox, so I have to go into a Lightbox folder, and then I can find the JS. I just need to add Lightbox here, and now if I save and refresh, now I can see that I've got that Lightbox JavaScript plugin. Do the same thing for the CSS. You can see over here that the CSS is in fact located inside the Lightbox folder as well. So Lightbox, and there we go. Flip back over here, and now you can see how we can use the plugin. If we wanted to just do a single image, all we have to do is insert the image, and then we can see we have to add the relationship attribute as Lightbox, and then it will automatically use the Lightbox plugin. And then if we wanted to add a caption, it's as easy as adding a title here for my caption. So let's head back over. Let me just copy this. And if you want to use a gallery for the relationship, you use the same Lightbox property or attribute, and then you add in square brackets, so as an array, you add the name of the gallery. So you can have as many galleries as you want on the page. They just each have to have a separate name. So if you want multiple images to be in the same gallery, you use the same album name inside the square brackets. So let me just copy one of these and flip back over. Change this to Fire Breather Gallery. And then I'll paste that image, but of course the image is broken. Because I don't have image1, but I will go over here and I'm going to take my thumbnail and insert it. So there you can see it's inserted. Let me just flip on. So there you can see it's inserted where it used to say image number 1. It's actually inserted the thumbnail image. And then I want to make sure that the link, let me just click refresh down here. The link to the image goes and connects to the 900 pixel version of the image. So now you can see I've got it like this. So let me save that, and I can flip over to design view, and there you can see the image, and it looks like it's the wrong way around. Oh, we'll see in a second. So I'm going to save that. I'm going to upload, say yes to dependent files. Again, the incomplete file here is because it cannot find the because the jQuery plugin exists on the Google website, not on my local website. So let's flip over to here, to my web tech site, gallery fire breather.html. And there I can see the link. I forgot to upload the large image, so I'm just going to come over here and I'll upload the large image. And now we'll head back and Let's see if it loads, and it doesn't. All right, so with the Google link to jQuery in place, I had to change it to version 1.8.3 in order to get this version of Lightbox to work. And with our link to the lightbox.js and the lightbox.css file, and with our image inserted into the link, and with the relationship set to Lightbox, we can see that if I upload this, whoop, I'll just say yes. And flip back over to our gallery, refresh it. Now if I click on it, we can see that it does indeed upload, or we do indeed see the large version. Let me just close that. Now to create the gallery, I'm just going to add the gallery name inside square brackets, fire breather. And then I can just take this, copy it, paste it, change it to the 7th image for both the thumbnail and for the large version. Save it again, upload it. And now we can see that this one works, plus we can cycle back and forth between the photos. So the next thing would be, could we add a figure and Fig Caption like we did before? And the answer is yes. So if I add my figure tag to the beginning, come down here, close my figure tag, then I can add my Fig Caption. And do the same for the other one. Close the figure. Add the Fig Caption, equal Fig Caption. I will huff and save that. I think I also need to, let me just double check, but I think I also need to set the article class. So I'm going to create an article, class equals, let's try gallery. And then I'll go close that article. We're getting there. Now you can see I've got the captions nicely configured, and it still works underneath. Let me just go back and try the Lightroom gallery, or Lightbox gallery. And then I'll show you what I've done in the CSS. There we go. So you can see for the Lightbox gallery, I've added the figure to display as an inline table, and I've added some padding, and I guess that's it. Yeah, there you go. So it's just these few lines here, which of course you'll be able to copy and paste if you do view source and then click on the CSS file from the gallery fire breather link. I'll add the only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the other 6 photos so you can see the